Hello, everybody! So, it's Tokkuri Yashi. How is everybody doing? Hopefully, we're not having too many problems. Always happen. Every time I try to start a stream, my bandwidth goes up and down, up and down, up and down. So hopefully, it will settle and we will be alright. So, hello, everybody! Hello, how is everybody doing? Today, we're going to have a look at this new Dawn Labyrinth mode that has been introduced to the game. Technically, today must be day 2 of it, as we've just gone past resets. So how is everybody doing with it? How has everybody found it? Have people tried it yet? Have they even have they tried it yet? Are they going to just save these passports and then move on forward? Then do a video earlier just going over some of the information that we've been given about it. A lot of yapping and not a lot of playing. So this is basically part 2 then, I guess. So today what we're going to try and do is actually jump into the mode and see how it works, how it actually plays. And if it's going to settle down with the bandwidth and we're not going to keep dropping frames, maybe other people that have taken on the mode so far can jump in and have a little look at it. So whilst we're waiting for everything to settle down, I don't know if we really need to do this. We already did this in this other video, but like I said, whilst everything's settling down, we have got the information up again in the background here, so we can see a little bit more about it. We did go over this really in another video, the beta test. I don't know which guild we're going to go in with first. I don't suppose it really matters too much which guild we go in with first. I think difficulty 1's probably quite easy from what I've seen. Again, what do? Do we just stick with the same guild and try and get up to the highest difficulty we can get, or do level 1 difficulty with different guilds? That's something we're going to have to try and decide. We're not going to be skipping anything yet. We'll see what currency we actually get. All these Labyrinth tokens, Labyrinth relics, all these new things, the X5 equipments. Anyway, we went over all of this before, so let's go back into the game then. One thing I didn't realise earlier, which I kind of have realised now, is we've still got 3, I guess one's in our gift box, but we haven't picked up yet one of these tokens, is that this is the reason why there's 5 of them, because they're all different elements, they're all different element characters. So they've got fire, water, wind, light and dark. So this one will be for dark characters only. Although these can have it, it will be for dark characters only. I think that's what it is. So I don't know. Anyway, we need to jump into this mode then. How is everybody doing with this? Has anybody actually jumped in and tried it themselves? We've got some good prizes here. We've got we'll see how all of this works in a minute. So I guess where is our 4th ticket? We should have an extra ticket. Is it just going to be straight in here? Is it going to be in here? Do you need to spend stamina to get it? That's just for logging in. Is there one in here? There isn't one in here, so where does it come from then? Something else that we will find out as we go along. It's not in there, it's not in there. Anyway, we've got 3 of them already. We'll see if we get that fast. Maybe if we spend some stamina, maybe we'll get one of them. Just like the dice. Maybe the dice aren't in there either. So, let's jump in then and pick a guild to go in with first. Now, I don't know which one we should do first. Shall we try Nightmare? Shall we try Gourmet Guilds? Any preferences? Any preferences? I mean, for Nightmare, we're getting a magical equipment here. Magic attack. And everyone is physical on there. Which ones are the best characters? I mean, Christine's pretty good. at the moment. There's an okay sound, but I don't have her in the New Year's one. I guess. I think well, because I guess we it doesn't really make sense to do it. We'll just jump in with Nightmare first, and I guess we will choose that as our guild. Let's see. We still don't have the translation patch working on this, so is there any more information on this that we really need to be aware of? So this piece of equipment here, Knights of Faith, physical / magical crit damage plus 50%, and physical and magical crit damage is minus 25%. What does that mean? Kurisakaru. Anyway, knowing +1. What is knowing? Does this give us a little bit more information about what it actually really gives us? Enhances attacks performed by strengthening critical and normal attacks. Crit hits 4 or more. Physical / magical crit damage plus 100%. Critical hit rates 9 or higher. Physical / magical critical 200%. I mean, with Christina, she probably doesn't need this so much. Crit rates and everything because she already has guaranteed crits. 15 or higher. Insight +1 max 99. Critical hit fixed damage X to one random enemy every 20 seconds 5 times. Anyway, it gives us boosts to crits and stuff, so whatever. Hello C2. Hello Jorel, how are you doing? How are you doing there? Nightmare. Not Little Lyrical. Little Lyrical, no, they aren't a guild that we can choose this. Maybe they'll have them in the future, but we'll see. So we're on level 1 difficulty. Let's just jump in with Nightmare then. If we fail, it seems like we will get our passport back anyway. So we get these pieces of equipment to help us to start with, it seems, and we can build a team. And I think elemental boosts do work in here, so sticking with the same element might help. Now I have got Christina, Xmas Christina, but I didn't put a unique equipment 2 on it just yet. I have got, that's something that maybe we should do if we're going to be using it, but are we going to go fire? Why haven't we got Prefest Christina here? Why is Prefest Christina not here? That is a little bit strange. And the borrowed ones. Let's see. I thought we would get Prefest Christina in here, so I guess we're gonna have to have June. This June's attack. We could go with Xmas June and have a light team. I mean, we could even have Matsuri there. She's more of a tank as well. I think we probably want this Christina in. Now, this is why we're only, it shouldn't have given us these characters to start with. We've got our 6-star Tomo. These are my characters. I think the ones that we use are better. We can see the 5-star, not 3-star. And why is he not giving us Xmas Christina in here to use my Xmas Christina? This is a little strange. Anyway, let's do the best we can. We'll see how it goes. Doesn't like you can't. Doesn't look like you can't borrow characters. No, I don't think we can. I think the way we get more characters is by landing on the spaces. We can use these sort of dev friend characters. I suppose that's what you would call them. Who else are we going to put on? Do we really want Matsuri on here? Or do we want to go Halloween Tomo? Okay, so up to 3 characters. We're only allowed 3 characters. Okay, so we've got our 3 characters then. Let's go in with these 3 characters. See what happens then. June, is June taking the lead here? It is very confusing. Christina should be a choice, definitely. I don't know why we haven't got the Prefest Christina here. This is our team to start with then. Let's see how this goes. Our Nightmare team. Okay, there is our team. Area 1. Right, so we can go up or down here. Can we see what is the rest? is there a path we need to go to? It looks like there's 3 floors by the looks of it up here. Characters, this is what we've got as equipment for our characters up here by the looks of it. We're not going to be turned just yet, so we could go either way from either one of these, so I don't think it really matters. Both normal fights, so let's jump in then and see what happens. Can we take it out? Just through the lads, and it's my angry dad. Right. So, current party, I guess. This is this. I think as well, I mean, I haven't, like I said, I don't know, a little bit of reading about it. If one character dies, then we can, they'll be revived. If the whole party dies, then we have to start again or something, I'm not sure. Anyway, that wasn't too bad. And there we go. Funky music, round 1 done, and we get some of these currency. Some of the currency. There we go. Piece of cake to win. Yes, I think this is so. This is we can have 1 character here. None of these are in Nightmare, so this is what I thought. We could only allowed to use characters from that guild, but we're getting any character here. So I think maybe we'll go elemental wise. Once we just go to fire and wind with Tomo, so do we really want either of these? I guess we'll pick Suzuna. She's another DPS, but then Sono would work better with a magical team. We don't really have much of a magical team yet, so let's have Suzuna on the team then. Gonna try this game mode out after I do the story stages. Yes, Suzuna! Hey! Well, I don't think there's a huge rush to do this stage. Like we say, we can save these tickets up to 99 of the passport, so I think we should be good on that. So do we want an event, or do we want this stage? This stage I think allows us to recruit another character, so let's recruit another character. Do we want a wind, a fire, or a water? Well, we're going to go fire. Let's select fire. Doesn't it actually say? Let's just say exactly what this says. Make sure. It says fire attribute random sign times 3. Okay, so just 3 random fire characters then. Okay. We've got Halloween Kyoka, we've got Matsuri, we have our own Matsuri, and we have a Summer Akino. Okay. Hello, Zach! You get 3. We get 3 here. Yes, there we go. Right, 3 more characters on to build teams with. I think by the end of it, we're going to be trying to build maybe 2 or 3 teams to take the boss on, a bit like the what's its face? Lunar Tower, when we can have 3 teams to go in against a fight. Okay, so all of them are normal. Let's just go into this middle one then. And see how we go in. Again, you're level 360. I don't know if you're a newer player, you don't have many characters. But then we don't start off with many characters anyway. Hello, Zach, hello. The new game mode is fun. People are giving it thumbs up. People are giving it thumbs up. Do all the normals. Right, so we can put 2 more characters on this team. And okay, so it unlocks. Does it unlock mine? Is my Siren only at 4 stars? Akino, sorry. My Akino is only at 4 star. So it unlocks them to be used if you have them. What we wanted to unlock is Refest Christina. This is going to be a bit of a mishmash of elements, but we'll go with this for what we have here for this team. Maybe it will be overkill, we'll see. A little bit overkill to start with, there we go. Does Akino, is Summer Akino work better against magical opponents or something? I can't exactly remember exactly what she does. You got in there first. This time it was the Alpha Christina. And some more rewards. So if you unlock characters you don't have, they will be 3-star level 300. Yes, we would rather use the characters that we have on our own account, as long as they are stronger than that. So yeah, they will be a little bit stronger. So that would be pretty good. I unlocked the game mode now. Yay! Well, there's a restriction to this game mode as well. You need to be a certain level on main quest as well, I imagine, to unlock what it is. I can't remember. So, do we want Reno? Do we want Suzuno? Do we want Eris? Well, Eris here is... we're going to go with Reno because we was building fire physical. But Eris has got rainbow around her, so... maybe we're going to go with Eris there. Let's all look at Eris, because that might just be a win button for us. Eris, huge! Yes, okay. Let's go with Eris there. Right, so... now then, do we need more characters or should we try an event this time? Let's see what the event square does. If we can understand this. Okay, so... we could do normal or extreme event here. And it is saying, test our skills, Matsuri, or battle a formidable opponent for Christina there. Challenge an enemy in battle, extreme, plus alpha rubies 300, 200 alpha rubies there in the Matsuri one. So let's try the Christina one, shall we then? 65-1 is the requirement. There we go. Some good information we have been given. So let's try this extreme one then. We're going to battle a formidable foe. Then we get some more rewards here. Extreme. Hello, Spark. Extreme is fairly difficult for sure. Prepare to reset that run. Oh, we're fighting Aoi's a robot Chan. Okay, so how do we have the team to take on Robot Chan? I think we'll take out Akino and we'll put in Eris for sure. Are we going instead of too dark? Do we want to keep this as the team? Do you think this team can win? Will we be resetting the run? Let's give it a try then, shall we? We can give this a try. Surely we can do this. I'm looking at if these bosses have any different gimmicks or mechanics or something. We may end up running out of time, but we have got a couple of good DPS characters on here. Hopefully Christina doesn't cancel our skill too. It's always the thing with her. Not a very optimal team, not a team we would build otherwise, and we are not doing a lot of damage here, are we? So maybe we will be resetting that run after all. This is difficulty 1, yes. If so, we should be fine. Well, we don't look like we're doing a lot of damage, are we? We're not dying, but we're not doing a lot of damage. Maybe for science. Well, can we back out? So we're not going to be taking him down in one here. We don't have a second team to go in, do we? So for science, if we quit, what happens? That just takes us back to where we was before, I should imagine. Back to this screen again. So we're going to have to jump in. Now that team wasn't winning, and I don't think we've got anyone else that is going to help us win here. So maybe we are a little stuck. You can back out that fight and select a new team, but you can't back out of the node you pick. So we are stuck here. I don't think changing up this team is going to do a lot. I mean, we don't have a lot of fire. It's just... Tomo doing a lot of damage there. He's maybe a little bit of multiple target on it. I don't think we're going to beat this, so let's take our medicine, fight the boss, and we'll probably not beat him in time, and then we're going to have to restart then, I guess, and that is part of the process. So it does look like this extreme is pretty tricky straight away. Maybe we could have had a better equipment. Maybe some of these relics and stuff would have helped us out on here a little bit. We've got some good DPS characters here, although they haven't got an optimal team, like I said. And no real supports, no action speed buff. Well, actually, Eris is action speed buffing, so that, we're going to be sad that we're probably going to lose here then, aren't we? But yeah, we get a lot more damage on this. That's what, about a third? 1/3 damage? Well, this went pretty bad. This didn't go, this did not go to plan, so we failed. And we should really work on this. Well, we need to get some currency to work on this first. If we want to build this up, so I guess we are stuck here. And we can't even go back. So what we're probably going to have to do then is just reset. So one of these is return. And what's the other one? Does that go back a space? What is it? At the bottom here. Withdraw or return. So withdraw with rewards or return. And I guess that means we don't have the rewards. Probably need some nodes in the strengthening meta tree. Yes, we probably will need some of that. If you pick the left one, you don't lose your ticket. The left one? Oh, yeah, well, return with the treasure or return without the treasure. So there we go. That will give us 3 tickets. Okay, so let's return with that one. So we didn't lose a ticket there. Why didn't it want us to come in here? It wanted to give us 10 jewels. How kind of it. How very kind of it. Now before we go back in here, maybe what we should do is just quickly, in case we can use her, stick a unique equipment 2 on her. We've just got enough today to do that. There we go. So maybe we can use this Christina. I haven't leveled anybody up a bit or whatever. I don't know, is that really not necessary? Right, so back to the beginning, back to the drawing board. Welcome everybody, let's start the stream again. So let's jump back in again. We're going to try Nightmare. Another one. We get the same equipment obviously, so right, let's jump in again. So here we go with this giving us, is this random, because it's given us the same characters here, more or less as we did first time, but this time it's added our Xmas Christina in here to the pool. But geez, water. We don't have any other water characters on here. If we really do want to worry about, really go with those 3, a dual Christina team. So we have Christina all the way. Then it gives you the characters of that guild. Well, yes, but where's Prefect Christina, the 6-star? Why isn't she on this list? Do we need to unlock her? Is there a reason why she's not here to use? I don't know, because that's what I was thinking. We could use a good physical fire team with June and Christina at the core. We've got Matsuri there, we've got a few other people. So, I don't know why she's there, excluding the Prefest characters. Oh, so they're being sneaky. We're not allowed Prefest characters. So, hopefully again, with this double Christina, we should be okay. There we go, right. Do both to complete Area 1. Both Christinas to complete Area 1. Right, rewards that we might collect this time if we get through it. So, I think we're going to go with Sarah in here on this one. She might be the most helpful character for us to go for. You have to be lucky with unlocking the Prefest characters. So there we go. We do need to unlock Prefest characters. That's the win there. Well, if we can start with Well, how is it going to work with Labyrinth then? Because we're not going to get Prefest Labby. What about, I'm not going to have Prefest Chizuru Reno. That one would be an interesting one. We can jump in there. Yeah, let's do that. So maybe we do want characters. We do need to unlock some more characters. Maybe that is the way to go. Do we want dark, light, wind? Or this skill, nightmare, I suppose dark might be the best. Let's get some 3 characters. Who do we get? Hey, Halloween Tazuna. We get Chloe. I guess it's not just from the guild then, is it? And we get Kaiser. Will Kaiser be handy though? Right, whatever, we'll just jump in the middle. All 3 of these look the same again. So now we get to build another team. Saren would be pretty nice if we had Prefest Christina. Yes, that's what we're hoping for. We want to build that fire physical team, don't we? So, maybe we should have gone for water because we had this Christina in there. Maybe that was an oversight. We'll stick Saren in. I don't have her, so she's only going to be at 3 stars. So maybe we should be picking characters that you do have, perhaps. Again, this team doesn't look the best, does it? Do we just go for the characters that we do have? It's a really weird team. If he doesn't win, we can always change the team up again by the looks of it. Well, that knocked 10 balls out of them. Okay, so far so good. I'm going to guess, well, I'm going to guess that for everybody this is slightly different. And I guess we can't have guides on how to beat it within the sense of team building because the characters that you're going to be getting are going to be very random. Now, I have Pirate Shinobu, I don't have Summer Erika, I don't have Summer Carol, so maybe best to go for this Erika, who is also water, so maybe now we should start thinking about water characters. Team up pair up okay with the Xmas Christina. Do we want an event, or do we want more characters? Let's try an event. Let's see what options we get. Okay, so they're both 200 this time. And we can either, with Maho and gang here, booster roll random sign times 2. So I guess that might be 2 characters random. And with Uni here, Wakana and Lind, which is buff roll random sign times 2. So we've got booster roll, booster to the team, join to the team, or buffer to join to the team. So I guess that's the roll, isn't it? Do we want a booster or do we want a buffer? 2 characters based on who is in the picture. So boosters or buffers? Let's go on this side there. We want a Wakana. We're going to get Wakana as a booster or a buffer. I don't know what you want. Which one was which? Oh, we got a Kurumi. A Christmas Kurumi. She wasn't in the picture. Ranger Kokoro. So yeah, we're getting, I think, classed as buffers. So we've got buffers here. So 2 supports. So we've got 4. Right. This is just a teleporter? Oh, we get a relic here. This is a relic spot, so we can pick a relic here then, I guess. So, we have got, the looks of it, critical hits +1, critical hits +2, and weakness +2. And then they all have other effects at the bottom. Normal attack enhancement +30 for the gauntlet there. We've got physical and magical crit damage +20 for the sword in the middle, and for this necklace on the end, status abnormality hit rate +40. So, I think maybe we'll go for this sword in the middle. Is that the consensus? Both are already counters. You've got characters in the pictures. You was maybe lucky with that one, but I guess it is just the roll. That was a booster roll by the looks of it for that event. So let's pick this sword here. I'm going to assume that it's automatically equipped. as we go on to level 2 of this first one, let's unlock some more characters. Although maybe events could be handy. I don't know. Do we want dark? Let's go for water this time. Because like I said, we've got Pirate Shinobi, we've got Christina Xmas. Maybe we're building a good water team. Summer Rae, I don't have her, but 3 stars she might be alright. Naya, maybe not so bad. Are we get a multiple target there? And a Summer Kyoka. Right. So, 2 out of the 3 characters we do have. So, from this we can only go to one place here. I guess if we wanted to go for that, maybe we should have gone for that at the bottom there, another relic. Now we're getting somewhere a little bit more watery. So let's put it in Shinobu, let's put it in Naya. And I guess, would this Kurumi be good? Or do we want to keep it as it is? Maybe we'll keep it as it is and see how it goes. These fights don't look like they're too difficult, but I guess the boss fights might be. So are we going to get to the boss at the end of this and not be able to take them down? How you going? How are you doing? How is the new mode? Well, it is interesting, that is for sure. We are still working our way through it. This is my first run. We didn't lose one and then have to go back in, but if you lose, then you can reset without losing your passport to enter in here. So we keep trying and until you get a good run. So we get to pick another character here. Out of these, the only one I have is Mahiru. So do we go for Mahiru? Because I will have it, as you can see, with a unique equipment 2 on. Might be better than having the Xmas Pecorine at 3 star. So we have Moo with her quiche or whatever it is in around there. Making me hungry. So we're going to go shop, which means we don't get another relic, I guess, from that one at the bottom. So let's have a look in the shop. We have a bit of currency here. Is it worth buying anything? So it means we have to have a look. What do these things do here? So we have some equipment. I've heard it's really good. Might actually open the game again to try it out. Is this a mode that will bring people back to the game? Is it that good? So we've got this piece of equipment here, which defense +2 deploys a magical nullification barrier every 20 seconds. So do we want that? Do we want defense +2? This will also... No, this isn't defense +2. This buffs reinforcement +30. So, what buff reinforcement? I'm not sure what the reinforcement is. Or we could have this sword here, which weakness +2. Enemy physical / magical defense -20. Do we have any defense down in here? Do we want to put that one in it? Tried the game mode out. It's pretty fun. But that's just my opinion. Well, quite a few people seem to be saying it's pretty fun. Or I guess if you don't want one of the relics, we could get some different... I guess this is characters with either the buffer, the booster, or the attacker roles here. I think we want an equipment. We're going to go for the sword. We have to buy it with some currency, but nevertheless, there we go. We can't afford any more. Can we? No, we can't afford any more. We don't have anything more. So that will do for this shop. We have got a little bit stronger. Does it show us? I'm sure there was something we clicked on here. And this, yeah, this shows us what our relic, what characters we got, and what relics we have up here. So this is all the buffs that we've got. Obviously, this mode for non-Japanese speaking players will be a little easier once we get the translations in on this. So I guess we're stuck on this top route, so we're gonna have to know. We are stuck on the top route, so we're just gonna have to go to this normal one next. Let's not jump ahead of ourselves. Each relic also has its own group. Getting multiple relics of the same group gives bonuses. Aha! We'll have a little look at them, see if we can see what group they are in. So maybe we'll keep this same team. This team did pretty good. We are getting a water elemental bonus here, which, say, using the elemental boost in here as well. A bit more RNG, being able to build that elemental team to help us out. So there we go, that wasn't too bad either. And another character here. So the only one I have is EO Noir. But if you wanted to go water again, Miffew. Maybe is it wise just to get the characters that you actually have? Anyway, we look here anyway, so there we go. EO Noir could be handy, we'll see. So we have to go into this event. Actually, relic groups. I guess is this the sign here? So we've got two of them with this sign on it. As a relic group, so maybe we want to be looking out for them. But we have got this sign here. I don't know if there's a name for those relic groups, but keep an eye out for that. Hey Shaggy, how are you doing? Good evening, Palm Tree Bro. Good evening. How are you doing out there? That is it, that is it. So, we're going to keep out looking for those. We can match the signs. That translates to any language. Have you been giving this a mode a go yet? So, we've got Akino, I've got Saren. So, what do we want to choose from this one? With Saren, it's 1,000 rubies. Without any catch. And with a Keynote, 50% chance of 1 relic times 150% chance of 2 random signs. So do we want guaranteed 1,000 rubies, or do we want to gamble a little bit and try and get a Labyrinth relic and some random signs times 2? Do we just want... I'm gonna go with maybe just for the currency with Saren. What do you guys think? Relic, we've got a relic here. You can press the exclamation mark and read what each bonus does. The difficulty is 1 to 3 area without much trouble. Well, we had trouble because we fought a boss that was pretty tough for someone that only just started out. Hopefully not. So we've got 1 relic here. Anyone else? It says relic. Now we're going to get guaranteed rubies. We need some rubies. Don't we got any rubies? That's not rubies, they're not red. Okay, well, I guess let's try the relic then, Akino. Are we gonna be lucky or are we not gonna be lucky? Are we lucky? That looks like we're lucky. But it's a hit points one, this relic. So this one here then is armor found in the labyrinth. That gives us defense +1 and also deploys a physical nullification barrier every 20 seconds. So we've got physical and magical now. We had a magical one on the other one. Iron armor. Okay. We got iron armor. Yeah. So we can get another relic then, I guess. These relics are going to boost us up. So we need to choose another relic. There's a hit point one. So maybe we want hit point one or we want this one here. Because we have some of those already. I don't know if it's like armor sets. If you have 2 pieces, you get a smaller bonus. If you have all of it, you get the main bonus. So let's see what they do then. This one, weakness +1, strong abnormality hit rate +20. We have got, for this one in the middle here, that has kind of booster symbol on it, we've got acceleration +3. Does that speed boost us a little bit? TP consumption reduced +6. That one looks quite good, but it's not matching the types. That one is a burn per second for the whole fight. Ooh, sounds pretty good. Defense +3 on this one, and a physical nullification barrier every 20 seconds. So that's the one that we just got from Akino. Do we go for this dark one? I mean, that one in the middle looks pretty good too, but we have got that symbol. So I guess we're in mode 1 here. Kind of like the look of the middle one, but do we want to have the same symbols? Let's grab this one then and move on to the last tier of this stage 1. Oh, we've got Frosthound as a boss. So can we see this before we start? Because that means we want AoE, we want multiple target to take down Frosthound. Because he's multiple target, surely he's going to be multiple target in this. That's what he is. So I guess it's best to go into the middle. That gives us options to go anywhere. Surely this team will be good. What multiple target options have we got? Well, we've got Alpha Christina. I suppose Kaiser is a little bit. And Naya is 2. Maybe we'll be okay. Anyway, let's focus on that then as we are going down this last path. So they're hanging in a little bit longer, but not too much. We're gonna burn the Frosthound. We're gonna melt him to pieces. Melt him into a putty pool. We didn't get Ares scared. That was so bad that we got Ares first run and then we ended up having to back out. Okay, so the only one we have here is Makoto, and none of them particularly multiple targets. Let's grab Makoto. Yeah, this Commander Makoto. And well, have we locked ourselves into this middle path again? I thought this one would have gone that way and that way, but I didn't pay attention. There we go, pay attention. I thought if you go top or bottom, then you have 2 options. Anyway, we'll get a relic then. That can't be a bad thing. Getting a relic. Ooh! And we have a wand here that recovers enchantment plus 10, defense plus 1. We have a bow here with a symbol that we do have. Crit hit plus 2 and physical and magical crit plus 20%. That one sounds pretty good. This one might be nice to have, although these ones with the boosting maybe the ones that we get. Acceleration plus 2 again, currently at 0 as we can see. Is this like action speed? Stackable action speed plus 20. Maybe these are ones to go for if we can do. Or are we going to stick with ones with the same title? Let's grab the bow. Maybe for future runs we want them action speed relics. They might be pretty good. So we have an event. Maybe we was unlucky with that boss fight start because we haven't seen another boss fight yet. Looks like we have to pay for some of these. So which one are we going to go with? Kurumi, Ayumi, or Suzume? So Kurumi is saying 50% Alpha Ruby, 50% chance to get Alpha Rubies times 15. Well, what number is that? Percent, large percent, is Alpha Ruby times 2000. Now these it looks like we have to pay for, so maybe these are better, but we have to pay for them. I can only just afford one of them. Ayumi is 50% randomly rolled select sign, and Suzume 50% chance of 1 times star Labyrinth relic, 50% chance of a 1 times 3 star Labyrinth relic. So we can have some of these rubies with Kurumi, or we can maybe roll for relics with Suzume. I think we're going to do 1 or 2 of those. Do we want to? Have we even got any rubies? Because these are not alpha rubies, are they? Where are we going to see them? Seems we have to buy them. We'll go with Kurumi. We will get some alpha rubies. Let's have a look at these. They are alpha rubies up at the top. Even though they are blue, they are still rubies. That is what's confusing me. Alpha ruby. Yes, they are alpha rubies, except they are blue. Which means maybe we should have spent them. Do we get to keep these and over into the next battle we go into? Well, we'll see that. We have 5 treasures. We have 5 treasures. So we can go with either of these. Both of them are both normal. We can't fight the extreme one because we didn't go to the top. We haven't get to see how hard an extreme fight is yet. So we get alpha rubies in here. We get other treasures. We get 3 characters, and it looks like it's at random doing this. So I guess we'll go with the same team. It's probably the best one we can build with the characters we've unlocked. Double Christina in it. Big water boost. Well, I'll say a big water boost. We haven't actually looked. We're going to look at what the elemental boost bonuses were. But we jumped in too quick because he was impatient. Right. Now we get a shop, and then we get the boss. We have L'Ariel, but we're not really building a magical team here. We'll take L'Ariel. Because maybe we can have 2 teams. We have got a Prefest, so that's unlocking a Prefest then, I guess. That's why they have got the rainbow borders. So we have unlocked a Prefest. Now we can go into this shop then. One last shop before the boss. Now again, I guess we can pick characters. Random characters at the bottom. Or we can have one of these relics. So, if we want to pay for it, that is. If we'd have bought a relic from Suzume, maybe we wouldn't be able to afford one of these. So, we have got what it looks like. Enemy physical / magical defense down by 10% here with this sword. We have got an axe here which looks like hit point absorption plus 20. And we have got a ring here which continuous hit point recovery. Number of defense per second times 1000 recovery, currently at 1. Do you want hit points per second? Do you want defense down? I think we're going to go with one of the 2 on either side. I think our problem might be doing damage, so we're going to go with this. If we end up dying, maybe that was the bad call. We could we buy another one? How many have we got? We've got 300 left. So no, we can't buy any more. Right. So now we are on to Frosthound then. Let's have a look. If we can take out Frosthound and actually beat one of these for the first time. It's Frosthound with a few adds. So let's have a look at Elemental Boost. 69% if we get the full team. It's the same as in main quest, this isn't it? The elemental boost that we're getting. We're not getting anything mega crazy with that. So, Frosthound. We want to go AoE, I guess. We're going to go with you. We're going to go... We have 3 parties. Okay. Do we, in that case then, split the AoE damage up, or do we try and blast it out in one? Because we don't have many options here, do we? And we've only got 1 real tank. Do we only have 1 real tank? Okay. Maybe we are going to have to build a team that is very good. Or we're going to have to build 2 teams that are kind of mid. I'm thinking the good team. I mean, I know she's single target. Might be something along the lines of... Then you want AoE damage with Christina. Who would we put in as the last character in here? Would we put in Ray? I mean, I guess we can come back and try this again. And who are we going to have tanking for the second team? Full dark boost. Can Chloe tank it as a 3-star friend? Maybe if we put Saren in there for a bit of defense. The boss for difficulty 1 shouldn't give you too much trouble. Hopefully you're right this time. So how are we overthinking this? And let's go for party 3. Maybe for that one we could try a bit more magic. Magical characters. Except, who are we going to have it tanking this? So we have Mahiru or Kurumi. We'll go for Mahiru because Mahiru and Kurumi just to help tank this one. And see if the magic at the back can do some damage. So let's give this one a go though. Frosthound, he's level 350. Is it going to cause us problems here? Well, it doesn't look like it is actually. He's so much easier than that Aoi-chan robot. Maybe that Aoi robot-chan maybe gave us a little bit of a false sense of difficulty on this mode. Because yes, there we go. Team 1, there we go. Taken out. I wasn't paying attention there. Was he only single target? Did they change the boss? There we go. We only needed one team there for that. And Christina did the most of the damage again there. So there we go. We beat them this mode on the first difficulty with one of the guilds. There's quite a lot to do. Didn't get a big rewards for that, but it is only difficulty 1. Congratulations. There we go. So there is our result. Characters that we have and relics that we had. Now I don't think we get to take these relics with us next time. 8,400 points. I guess that's where we got our points from. Difficulty bonus 1 times. So we need to get some of these other currencies here as well. Oh, and it's raining treasure chests on us. What do we get here? Well, there we go. Random gotcha rewards. Not bad, not bad, not bad. What are these here? Rabbi Sukoino? Labyrinth coins of some other thing there anyway. So, now we have done that, I guess that means we completed a couple of these missions. Here, are these normal missions? They're normal missions, not guild missions. We'll have a look at what they are once it's all translated. Prize list. Now we've got to 8,400, so that means we get to here. So there we go, let's claim those prizes, I guess. Hello Pete, how are you doing? Looks fun. Not just because I like roguelike drafting. Is there anything that needs to be done daily for this game mode? I don't think there is, from what I've read. I don't think there's any dailies in this. I guess it's similar to Caravan from what I've seen. Hello, Tiban-san, how you doing? Hi, from Costa Rica. Oh, they're doing it down in Costa Rica, where it's probably quite nice and warm right now. I bet. Nice weather for palm trees. You get 1 passport per day. Hello, Cosm. You can skip this mode too, and you can get 1 pass per day. Yes, I guess if we've beaten it, we can skip. But if you want to go for the next difficulty, I guess we're not going to skip that. And this will show us the relics that we have had in here. This just shows us what they're doing. A bit of a library. Do we get any more jewels for collecting them? Another 60 jewels for collecting those relics. Now we can have difficulty 2. Do we get difficulty 2 then if we go in with a different guild? Let's have a look at that. Or you can only hold 1. Can you start? Yeah, we have 99 passports, I think, is the maximum. 99 passports. Yes. It's raining a lot in Costa Rica, but it's probably still warm. Even though it's raining a lot. Holy, holy. Well, you take shelter underneath the palm trees, or maybe, I don't know. Raining in Costa Rica, I suppose it does. I suppose it does. Right, skip ticket rewards are different from clearing the manual, apparently. Yes, I think I have heard that too. And I've just gone and split one of my headphones covers from twiddling with it, so we'll put that down. Right. Let's go and jump into a second run. So it says difficulty 2 at the top here. If we picked a different guild, can we change the difficulty back to 1? It looks like we can go in with a different guild with difficulty 2. So, shall we try a different guild? But it says here, look, we've beaten difficulty 1 with Nightmare. Yes, you can only have 99 passports. Yes. We are green there. Shall we try? Well, this is who we start with, I suppose. So it's not locked completely to characters from these guilds. That was mad. We didn't actually get any EX5 equipment from that, did we? That's a bit poop. So shall we try the orphanage? We can go in then with the orphanage. And I guess it's sending us in on difficulty 2? So, who are we going to start with here in the orphanage? Serendia Orphanage, is that what it is? I think you can change the difficulty before you do a run. I think we can, yes. But I thought you had to clear difficulty 1 with each guild to do difficulty 2 with that guild. But this apparently seems like we don't have to. So I think we're going to take our Summer Siren. I think that is a good character to pick. Shall we have a tank character here? Do we want a tank with Kurumi? Or do we want a tank with the Xmas Siren? I think maybe we'll pick Kurumi. Unless we wanted... Yeah, we could go for like elemental team here. We could go light, and we've got a booster. We've got a tank. We maybe need a bit of damage now. So who is the highest DPS that we've got here? We don't have the New Year's Siren, unfortunately. Well, 6-star Ayane, or maybe 6-star Suzume, or the Spring Suzume, perhaps. I think we'll go with 6-star Suzume, because she will support physical characters. Let's give this a try then, shall we? With our Summer Siren, with our Kurumi, and with our Suzume! Hey, right. The new EX5 accessories are element specific too, which makes things a bit complicated. Yeah, that's one thing I didn't realize in my video. Why there was 5 of them that all did exactly the same. Element specific. Right, area 1 then. Does it show what difficulty we are on? It should do somewhere, shouldn't it? Should it not confirm that we're on difficulty 2? Hey, do not. What? What? This is our relics. Does it tell us in here what difficulty we're on? And the characters that we've got. So, I guess we can see, no, we do not carry over relics. We need to collect relics again. That is one thing that we've seen here. 2 bosses. Can we see what we have? We've got Gargoyle, or Dark Gargoyle. And at the end, we've got Wrath Dragon. Okay, right. And 5 levels as well. So we can build up a little bit more with this, it looks. So, do we want characters or do we want an event? Let's go to this bottom one. Then we'll have the option to go one way or the other. So, we're going to have to go in with this team. That's what we have. Let's see. And I'm guessing we are difficulty 2 because we have got 5 levels and 2 bosses. So there we go. Not too bad so far. And we can pick a character. So do we want I mean, Sona would be nice to have, but we don't have here. Ilya could be good for DPS. Saki could be good for some support. I'm going to pick Ilya. Let's unlock our 6-star Ilya here. Now we can pick characters or we can have an event. Maybe to start off with, we want to get some characters. Build up a bit of a team first. So, do we want to get... We've got a couple of wind characters already, a water and a dark. So, maybe we stick with wind? Correct me if I'm wrong, but the monster face buff for enemies, is that related to elemental exclusive damage? The monster face buff for elemental damage. Is that, you mean like in clan battle? I don't know if we have got, if the bosses do that. Let's have a look. Oh, we've unlocked Anemone. That could be big. Let's have a look. Does it give us any information on the boss, if this is what you mean here? No weakness. There is no weakness there. They don't have an elemental weakness. This one doesn't have an elemental weakness either. So maybe that's what you mean. Then there is no elemental weakness on the bosses. So if we go to this top one, we can either go to that one or that one. If we go to that one, let's go back into the middle. Give us a bit of an option. Ding, let's put Anemone on the team. We have Anemone. Let's get going. Where does Ilya sit on this? Elemental bonus at the moment is only for wind. So do we put on Ilya or do we just go for like a 3-star wind character? But they're both magic as well. Let's jump on with Ilya. I was asking him because difficulty 5 has that buff icon. The only other place I saw the buff was in the Deep Quest. Well, I'll have a look at that when we get to the boss there. We'll get out of here. It didn't look like they had any elemental weaknesses there. Come on, we've got a way up to win this now. We've unlocked Anemone. And we've got in a full wind team. We're going wind. We want a cannon now or somebody unlocked to get doing this. So there we go. No difficulty there. Ilya, there is some damage there, even though she didn't get the elemental buff on that one. So, a few more rewards. Let's keep going, shall we? And we get a character. Maybe we'll stick with the wind theme then. And an attacker with Kea. Although, that Ameth there might have been pretty good. Maybe we should have gone with the Ameth. But will we be regretting that? I don't know. Again, I don't see any damage buffs there. We can see when we get to the boss. Do we want more characters or an event? Now, events can give us currency. These rubies that are blue. Which might be handy. Or we can unlock some more characters. Maybe to space or we'll get unlocking characters. Let's keep with the wind theme, shall we then? We got wind. Let's go wind characters. Ray, that's pretty big. Kokoro, she does have a unique equipment too now. A ceremonial Ranfa, that could be pretty big as well. So, pretty good characters unlocked there, and now we get another relic then, I guess. Interest combo maybe, if you get enough of the tick damage artifacts and you get Violet. Will Violet double the artifact's tick damage? Well, I do not know if that will be the case. It would be pretty cool if it did. And maybe, well, I guess that's something we're going to maybe see if we can look out for. I don't know if we'll be able to even see that, if it even was a thing. So we have got 3 that we can pick from here. So we have this ring here, which gives us defense and hit points plus 10%. We have this armor piece here, 3 defense and a physical nullification barrier. And we have these earrings, which gives enchantment +1 and reinforcement +30. Which do we think? Can we see which ones we've already got? We've got the buffer one here. None of them are buffer ones in here, so there's 10% hit points. Or this armor one. Let's go for this armor one in the middle. Right, level 2 then, I guess. Now this time, maybe we should go for an event. Let's go have an event for a bit of a change. And it's our guild. Our orphanage guild is here. So it's it needs to be the same as what we had before then. We can either pick guaranteed rubies with Kurumi there, or we can go for a gamble with the other two. Well, a gamble with Suzume and random characters that looks like with Ayane. I think we'll just grab the rubies because we don't have many. Let's get them. And which path do we want to go to next? In fact, we have no choice because they both only go up to the top one. So let's jump into the normal fight. One left in the middle. Hello, Kasparov. How are you doing? You made it this time. We are not ending just yet. So, do we have any extra boosts for this team? Maybe we'll do that. And then, if we didn't need that Kea, maybe get the summer armor would have been a better pick. Because we could then start building some kind of a magical team. So we have a physical team and a magical team. So, we're going to run this full wind boost. Do we unset? Do we really need to unset Ray here? Maybe not. Looks like everyone's getting beaten up. Let's put it back on. Doing well since I made it. Way, it's good to hear. Good to hear. Good to hear. Right, there we go. We beat the boss. Who's doing the damage for us here? Ray! That was a big thing to get. A big character to unlock. Hopefully Ray will help us quite a bit here. Right. Fubuki, Summer Cowl, or Summeruka. Well, probably wise just to pick the characters you have. Fubuki is in the one we've got. Will we be using the Kusagaki? We will see. Maybe for Team 3. Right, so we're going to have to go up here. So it's Relic again. So which relics do we want? We've got 2 boosters. Probably going to go for one of the booster ones. Have we seen these before? So we've got a Wizard's Hat here. That's enemy physical magical attack power minus 10% there. And since I don't have notifications on YouTube, I basically just randomly open YouTube, find you streaming. Well, hey, well, there is a bonus. For the ring we get, recovers 200 TP at the start of battle. Well, we have got, that worked very well with our summer Siren, perhaps. Or is it a bit of a waste? Recovers 100 TP at the start of battle. Well, what do we want, guys? 100 TP or 200 TP? I guess we'll go for 200 TP. Thank you very much. +2 booster, maybe. Well, was that the +2 booster? Okay, so we can take on an extreme. Do we dare? A level 2 extreme. Do you think we can do that? Relic in the middle only had 1 left. Well, we've got the one in the middle. 1 left. Do we only get to see them once? Do we try an extreme? Well, for science, let's try an extreme. If we don't win, we're going to have to go back to the beginning and start again. Let's see how much more difficult an extreme fight is. We have got a good team. We have a good team here. I don't think we want to take off the Summer Siren to put in the Kokoro. Although she would maybe fit the team a little bit better, I don't know. Anyway, we're going to go in with this team again, and if we lose, we could always try that. But we're not going to lose. We are going to win. Karumi on Karumi violence here. We don't we don't like to see that. Well, there we go. That wasn't too difficult, was it? Level 2. We had a very good team, though, I think, for this. Some pretty good characters, and 4 out of 5 on the same element. So, not too bad at all. Funky music. Isn't it? Funky music. So now we get a relic from that. We can get relics from doing the extreme fights. So I guess if we can do them, it's good to do them. So... which one of these says what? It does say one left at the top. What does that mean at the top there? Select the Labyrinth relic you wish to acquire. I guess that means we only get to pick one. So, again, hit point absorption plus 20% here, and it's also giving critical hit plus 2. We have got on this one defense plus 1 and a nullification barrier. Magic nullification barrier every 20 seconds. Defense number times 500 nullification. Or we can go with this sword up here. This katana, which crit hit plus 1, physical / magical crit damage plus 10%. Damage. Hit points, we're going damage, hit points. Hit points is almost always the best. Whilst looking at the artifact effects, only reason to choose the damage would be glass cannon build. So we've got Kasparov damage, we've got the exact same hit points. I was maybe going to go for damage. We seem to be tanking okay as it is. We don't have any dedicated healers though, I suppose, unless we put the 6-star Kokoro on the team for a little bit of healing. So, does anybody else want to break the deadlock? There is one that has a exclamation on the right. Have I missed that exclamation? Am I blind? I'm blind, I don't see it. That is the group bonus. What do we have in? We have hit points and we have... so I guess the hit points one is the group bonus one. So maybe we'll do that because it's the group bonus. When you get 4 of the same group, you get the first effect. Damage! We want damage. Well, if we want group bonus, we're going to have to get the hit point one in the middle. How are we going to rue not getting the damage one? I kind of wanted to go for damage, but are we going to play on the meta game? Try and get the same, I was going to say element, the same typing of them. So, who do we pick here? Another wind character, Misato. We've got Reno and we've got Smoothie. I'm going to go with Misato, the star of... well, she actually works pretty good on physical teams as well, doesn't she? Not so much a magical character. I'm going to say build a magical team, but she buffs physical characters as well. So we have another event. We have another event here. So I guess this is to pick, isn't it? So do we want a character or characters that are debuffers, or do we want characters that are, what's that? Jammers, the jammer roll. Do we want jammers or do we want debuffers? Now, which wind characters? Are we going to be sticking with wind? Which wind characters? We want Carol. Well, we might not get Carol. As we've seen, we don't necessarily get one of the characters that is in the icon here. Carol's in the chat. I was going to go for debuffer anyway, so let's go for a debuffer and see who we get. It may not be a Carol. We get a Mitsuki. A New Year's one, we get a Makoto 6-star. And that was it, we only get 2, so no Carols there. But they are both dark. Not all Carols are dark. And we get another relic here, so... let's see. We don't have any of these already, type-wise. So, do we want buff reinforcement plus 30 there, and enchantment plus 1? We're going to have a look what these... What enchantment plus 1 does and all of this stuff. We haven't looked at any of this. More information within the information. Is that the information there within the information? Yes, that is the information there within the information. So, oh, there is a lot here. There is a lot here. It does stuff. It does stuff. Okay. So, maybe that's another stream. Looking at what they do exactly. Physical, magical, attack power minus 20% for the opponent there, I guess that is. That could try to help to keep us alive. And this one here, physical, magical, defense plus 20%. Do we want to defense? Do we want to debuff? Or do we want to buffer reinforcement plus 30%? There, you found it. We found it. So this in here, it does tell us exactly what it does. And it looks like it's quite complicated. Oh, this is the effect. So if you have 4 of this, then it does extra here. If you have 9, you get that. And if you have 15, it does all of this. Holy moly. That's, well, quite a lot of them. You could also see the plus. What is the description at the top here again? It's saying, what is it saying? Strengthen your character by using the buffs. Okay, so this is what they get for extra. Oh, this tells you how many of them we have. So we've got 2 of them. We don't have 2 of them, do we? We don't have 1 of them. How come we? No, that is not that. That's something different. Which one of these are we going to pick then? Are we going to go with... Really, we're making this too difficult. We don't have any of them in here. So... we can go for... You have some with +1 or +2. Yes, but I don't think that's corresponding to how many we have, is it? So do we want to strengthen ourselves or do we want to weaken the opponent? I think we want to strengthen ourselves. So let's just go for this one then. And move on. The middle one, yes. It is the middle one. It is the middle one. So this is tier 3 then. We have a boss at the end of tier 3. So maybe we can have a look at what route we want to take. There's an extreme down here at the bottom. But to get to that, we need to follow this bottom route. So we can go either of these two and we can get on this bottom route. If we want to take on the extreme, do we dare take on the extreme? Or we want to unlock more characters, but if you unlock more characters, we don't get this. Or we could get a relic here and say, we don't need to fight extreme, we could just get a relic there. Well, let's go in the middle then. We'll keep our options open. They are not ones that we have. No, we are not. So, I guess we'll keep this team. This team is doing pretty well. I don't think there's anyone we want to swap out. I mean, we've got Misato. She does boosts to magical attack. She does it. It's the... Okay, I was getting a little confused. It was the new year's Misato that is helping physical. And this Misato is actually boosting magical attack. So that is the start of our, with her and then with her, and we're supposed we could use the friend Kyoka there. The start of a win team that we've got, so we'll keep this one going. Group effect requires so many artifacts of the same group, but some artifacts count as more than 1. Okay, right. So, that is information. The deal. Well, we're doing pretty well here. What is the deal? Requirements 4, 9 and 15. Yes, that's a bit of a revelation, that is. Revelation. Revelation. So, we get a character. Now, I would maybe go for Astral Ray, but I think this wind physical team that we are building is pretty good. Do we want to start working on maybe a magical variant? Might not be fully wind. And go for Yui? I'm going to go for Yui there, Astral Yui. Starting to look for some kind of a magical team being built here. Playing ahead, Astral Yui, yes, Cosm agrees. We want the Astral Yui there. So there we go. Right, so do we want characters and a relic there, or do we want to fight this extreme before we get to the boss? We get characters for fighting extreme. We probably get more characters too. This is probably them two combined. So let's go down to these two events and then we'll try the extreme. Extreme always. We have extreme always. More characters equal more characters for the best characters in game. So we have got Tomo chasing Junior. How must we have had to run in that full suit of armor? So with Tomo, I guess just 2,000 rubies, and with June here, June joins the team plus all run sign, random sign. We get June plus 2 random signs. So what do we want? June, or do we want just some more of these rubies? I think we're going to go with June on here. We get a few more characters here. June joins the team. There she is. And do we get some random other things, or is it just June? No, we do get the random others. We've got Princess Kokoro. Our wind teams are really starting to take shape now. And a Summer Hiyori. I mean, she is a speed buffer. So we will take that. And Ho-chan. I suppose we've already got Summer Siren. So we don't need another water speed buff. I think Summer Siren is a better. But I guess that is some good characters to have on the team. So let's go extreme always. That means we're going to have to go into this event at the bottom. So Matsuri and Christina. Now this is the one we had trouble with before. This is the one we had trouble with before, and that was on the first difficulty. Do we want to fight this boss that Christina has, or do we want normal enemy and get slightly less rewards? Christina, we're saying Christina. Well, I don't know. I've been a little bit scared off from this after our first dealing with this. What is anybody else going to say something? Do we just want to play it safe and go with Matsuri there? We're only getting an extra 150. Right, an extra 150? Of these Alpha Ruby. You're only getting an extra 50 for the extra risk. I don't think that is actually worth it, is it? We're being challenged though to take on the Christina fight. Is it going to be? You have a stronger team now, yes. Princess Kokoro will save. So I think we're going to go in there against Christina then. And go for this stronger team. So do we want to take off one of these characters? Do we want to take off Saren and put on Princess Kokoro here? Do you think for a full buff for wind here? Princess Kokoro will save. It will be easy. This is a kid's game. Well, we've already died, so we must be Zakkos. we already died on the easier setting. We'll take this team in. If we lose, he's a different boss. We're not fighting Aoi's robot champ. It's Anti-Beast. So, okay, actually, this is looking a lot easier, actually. Do we want to unset Ray? give us a little bit more damage there? Do we need to go that far? So maybe the lesson is don't go on this extreme one when you've just started, but if you've built a team, then maybe you'll have a much better chance. Princess Kokoro is saving. We can set her again now, that'll be fine. Princess Kokoro all the way. 26 seconds left, and we've taken it down. No worries for the rest of the event. Well, if we could keep this team for the rest of the event, when we went back in again the second time, I've just realised one thing we didn't do was see what we could unlock in that Labyrinth thingamabobber. You know the one I'm talking about. Anyway, Ray here doing loads of damage. Suzume not too bad as well. He's AoE and magic and all, and didn't do too badly there for us. So now we get another relic. So I guess that means it counts as 2. Counts as 1, counts as 2. We have these TP ones already. We have 3 of them. Maybe we want this TP one anyway, regardless of what the other ones do. So let's just recap what these do, just to make sure. So TP consumption reduced on that one. I think I'm going to go for that one. But can these other ones change our mind here? Case all enemies for this one, 500 damage per second. And with this one, we've got hit point absorption plus 20. I think we definitely want to go for this one here. So we're going to grab that one. A bit more TP, a bit more of a boost. So now do we have 4 of them? We've unlocked Labyrinth, I guess. Sorry, Camp Owie. Sorry, Shizaru there. Gonna have to pick Labyrinth, unlocking a pre-fest. Maybe we can start with a second physical team here. So we have 3 teams against the boss. So let's fight that extreme ones. Now we have got 4. We've got 1 of them. That counts as 4 on here. So does that mean that these now have got... Since we've got 5, so we should have this second effect up for them. Yeah, because we've got 5 here. 2, 2, and I guess that's 1. So that means we've got 5 for this typing. It's becoming a little bit more clear. A little bit more clear. If we get Princess Carol, she will be crazy. I think there's a little bias towards Carol here, but it's all good stuff. It's all good stuff. So let's take on this extreme fight. It's Aoi-chan bot that beat us up last time. We're going to come back for revenge this time. Aoi-chan bots, we will take you down. No need to worry about that. We'll unset Ray again. Come on, let's see some damage here. Let's see some damage here. Please don't say this guy is so tanky. Because we're not doing a huge amount of damage. How are we going? Well, he's coming on a bit. Maybe we're going to have to change the team up a little bit. Go a little bit more single target here. Oh, can Ray... Oh, the damage is starting to come on now. Maybe we got a little bit worried to start with. Gonna be having nightmares about this robot. Ooh, damage coming in, but we can handle that. We can handle that. Looks like we might have this under control. We get our revenge on Nakayoshi X, Aoi-chan's friend robot that went a little bit crazy. Right, here we go. Our win team has won the fight. We have, and of course, Ray. Full damage there to Ray, unlocking 6-star Ray there. Big stuff, big stuff. I'm sure Kokoro there, Princess Kokoro did do a bit of help. Was a bit of help for that too. So, we don't have any of these. So, Is this where we go damage or any of these damage? We have got physical and magical crits plus 20%. We have got this one, normal attack enhancement plus 60. That might do, I'm guessing that'll make us do more damage with our normal attacks. That will rank the damage up a bit. And enemy physical and magical defense minus 20. So, do we want normal attacks? Will normal attacks rank up a little bit? Or do we want to lower enemy defense a little bit more here? Pretty sure we have won. Yes, we won there. Kasparov cheering with his big foam thumbs. Let's just go for this one then. Let's have a bit more defense down. And who are we going to go for here? Riri could be good, but I guess we'll go with Labyrinth, building that magical side. So we've got a magic team as a second team. She's not on the wind element, but nevertheless. So let's jump into the shop. Do we want to spend? Is that resets? 300 resets. We have got, that's the amount that we have. So we could buy characters. Do we need to buy characters? Do we need to buy any of these? Maybe we want this. More TP, I guess that one is, isn't it? 100 TP at the start of the battle. I think we've already looked at that one. These ones, we've got 4 of them already, so that will get an extra boost on it too. I suppose that could be a consideration. That's more defense, isn't it? Defense barrier, I think this one. Physical nullification. Or this one at the end, which... Is this a case one? Yeah, this is the one that cases. It's case damage over time. So I think we could buy more than one, I guess. Let's buy this one, and let's buy this one. We still have a little bit more to play with here. Do we want to buy some characters? Defense characters, some booster characters. Well, buffer. Yeah, speed booster and buffer. Booster, buffer, defense. Do we have any tanks, actually, for second teams? Could that be a consideration? Let's buy that one as well. And see who we get. Well, we don't have her, but I guess that'll be a 3-star. We only get one, actually. We get one. It was Shizuru Noir. So do we want some extra? Or do we want to save it? Because then we can maybe buy relics later on. So we'll leave it at that for now then. We're going to be taking on the gargoyle then. A obsidian gargoyle. Right. I guess we get 3 teams for this. Let's have a little look then. Do we get 3 teams? We do get 3 teams. So, I guess team 1 is our... And we do... Because we're going to have to spread this out a little bit. Do we want Kokoro to be on the magical team? Because you could go on either. And use this Kokoro? Forgot we had that due. Maybe we didn't need the tank. Do this. And then go for a second team. And put her on this team. With these. And Labyrinth, and then we had Yui. But that means Kokoro can have to tank it. Can Kokoro tank this? Do you think Kokoro, Princess Kokoro, they can tank? We have got healing. Maybe that was a little overrun? Because if we didn't do that, and had this Princess Kokoro other team, are we overthinking this? We're overthinking this, aren't we? We are definitely overthinking this. So, team 3. Let's go for this fire core. We'll put these 2 on as well, then I guess that will be our 3 teams. Right. We are overthinking. Let's send it, shall we? Let's just send it and see how it does. Remember to reset them. Can Team 1 beat? We're going to have 2 bosses. We haven't actually started taking damage off them yet. And here we go. Oh, surely all 3. With all 3 teams, we've got that gargoyle. We've got his number. We're going to be taking him down here. No problems whatsoever. No damage taken there at all. I think we are going to be good. I think we are going to be good. I suppose this is modes. It's good because we get to use some characters that we wouldn't use otherwise. Because we're forced to, because they're the only ones that are available. I'm sure we're going to get this one now. We've got this down. But if this is only a level 2 boss, I guess by the time we get to level 5, they could be quite tricky. You maybe will need all 3 teams. So there we go. We didn't need to overthink it. We could have even made that team better by putting Princess Coco on it, and it would have done even better. So there we go. Do we check the damage report? It's Ray, again, with the most damage there on that team. So, let's move onwards. We get a relic. We get a relic. So we've got, this is we have 2 of these. That counts as 3. That one counts as 3. So maybe that's the way we want to go. So I'll be have a look at what these do. I'm sure they're going to do extra when we get this on, but physical and magical, more defense down there on that one. And on this one, is this damage over time? That's poison damage. So I think I'm going to lean towards this one. Physical, magical, crit damage plus 30%. I think we'll go with this one. More defense down with that one. Are we getting another character here? Yes, we'll go for Spring Suzume over Yuki, Ceremonial Yuki. Now we've unlocked a Prefest, but we've got Aerial Karoche, who could be pretty good to have as a speed buffer. What do we do here? Do we go for Shizuru Reno or do we go for Aerial Karoche? Honestly, I think I'm going to go for Karoche. Even though we had a Prefest, we want another speed buffer. I'm sure that will be good for one of our magical teams. If we have that magical teams, we've got plenty of characters now for magical teams. Right, so now this shows us down here at the bottom. Is this something? Is this new? Was this not here before? That we've got 6 of them, 5 of them, 5 of them, and 2 of these. And this gives us a bit of information here. Anyone watching the VOD that made it this far? Well, hello. Say make something nice in the comments. That you made it this far to see me notice this down here. Speed running. Are we speed running this? So, which route do we want? Extreme is down at the bottom again. So to get to that one, we either need to be on one of these 2. We could go up to the top for this extreme, and then down here to this extreme. Is up the play? Always extreme. So to do that, we need to go up here, sacrifice a relic, get some more characters. So let's go here. Do we want? I'm going to go fire on this one because we just got Aerial Karoche. Let's see what we get on here. Maybe we shouldn't have done that. I don't know. Let's see what we get for fire. Princess Hiyori, Reno, and Sumama, who we don't have. So that will be a 3-star friend. Dark, no! Maybe we should have gone for Dark. We can't go back now. So, Extreme. We've got a better team. Can we just speed run it? We do keep that team in there. We're starting to build up a bit of a team here, aren't we? So, let's go. Hopefully we're not going to come with any shocks or surprises. Maybe we will if we don't set it, but I don't think there'll be too much of a problem. We're getting, well, I say we're getting deep in. This is only level 2, and I guess we're not that deep in. We're not that deep in. But the fight is taking a little bit longer here. But then we have got an anemone here, so maybe we shouldn't worry. And there we go. Extreme, not a problem. We get a relic here. We're going to get another character here, I guess. Is that Suzume and Kurumi talking to each other there? Congratulating each other. So, I'm going. Oh, 2 of these buffer ones here. We've got 5 and 6. So, maybe we want to go TP on this one. We haven't seen these. So, this one is giving us stackable action speed plus 10%. This one is giving us cover 100 TP every time you receive damage up to 2 times. Maybe the action speed one's better, or we can have hit points plus 20%. Let's just stop overthink it. We'll grab this one and pick a character. Do we need? I don't know if we really need any of these. Let's just grab Eriko then. Let's grab Eriko. 2 meta. Who is your favourite character? I don't know if I could say who my favourite character was exactly. I don't have a top favourite character, but there's a few up there. So let's not mess this up. Either of these to get down here will be fine. Go to this event. Who would I say? Who did I? When we did that survey, I put Shiori, I put Ranfa, and I put Aoi is my top 3 on that survey we did when they asked. But there was quite a few others there. We like Hyo, we like Hatsune, we like quite a lot. Well, we only get 1 option here with Pecorine. We only get 1. Yukari as well. Yukari's my. We should have put Yukari on there as well. I've had some of Yukari as my little avatar running around for ages since we got her. 50% off the next event. We are getting a sale and a discount here with a Pecorine. Are we going to have another event? Let's speed run this fight then. They have got a Christina in there. And I always get mixed up which one this is. Is it weak to physical or is it magic tank? So let's send in the physical team. And hopefully no problems. Let's get that tanky boy out of here. There we go, not a problem, not a problem. And we get a character, and I think we're having Shiori there. Thank you very much. Race 6 star, Shiori. Okay, we are eating good, if that's the right expression. Here, so we take on Extreme with confidence. Rate Tunis. We are taking on a fish. Do we want to change this team up a little bit? Do you think Ray can tank it? And we don't need to use Kurumi as our tank there. Well, only one way to find out. Fight! And I guess it's a safe mode, so if she can't, then we can always back out and try again. Put Kurumi back in as our tank. Well, it's going pretty well so far. Anna would have been better at destroying our team. What do destroy our team. We don't want to destroy our team. We're going Tuny. We don't want to go. We don't have to go Tuny on this one. Well, there we go. Let's set her again, so we don't have to set the next team when we run in straight away. Because there we go. We are having tuna sandwiches, or tuna with a potato, or whatever it's like to have your tuna on your sushi. Tuna sushi, baby. They're having tuna maki rolls, perhaps. So who did the most damage? Now we've got Siori. We can laugh all the way to the bank. And we get another relic. So we've got 5 of this one and 5 of this one. So probably we're going to go for one of these or the other. So again, if we remember, is this the one that status abnormality hit rate plus 20%? Not completely sure what that is, to be honest with you. Or recover enchantment plus 10%. We haven't seen what this one does. Is it actually going to change our mind? I don't know. 20% crit damage taken by enemies, physical / magical. Why not? We lose equals we get to go to sleep faster. Are you ready? Are you ready for bed? Is that it? Well, I guess is it bedtime? It's not bedtime yet. I don't know. It depends where you are. You might be in somewhere where it is middle of the night. I don't know. So who do we want here then? Mao. Maybe we'll go I'm thinking Hamari Summer, but Mao, we have got the aerial Karoche. We're starting to get a bit of fire magic sort of go in there. Let's go for Mao. Mao! Right, do we want characters or do we want a relic? I think we should go for a relic. Now have we seen these? We'll go for this TP one here, plus 2. Tells you what to do at the bottom. We don't have to go in on the information, do we? There. TP consumption reduced by 2. So let's go with this. We've got a lot of these. Into the shop. And then we're on to the final level here. Ooh! Some rainbow ones here. Is this where we want to be saving? What I missed? What did Pete miss? We missed us getting really strong. I think we got some pretty good characters for this. So, ooh-hoo. We have got some shinies. Little shinies here. Plus 100% hit points. That sounds pretty good. With this element here. That's quite an expensive one. What else do we have here then? So, we could either have... We could have attribute bonus 100%. We could have at the start of battle physical and magical attack power up, a barrier up, current value 50%, 100% hit points. We could have normal attack boost plus 500, 500 hit point absorption plus 50. Enemy physical and magical damage minus 25%. Enemy physical and magical damage plus what? Plus 25%? What is that? That makes no sense. 100 TP. And then down here, we've got some character ones. This is a debuffer by the look of it. Choose one character from the role to join your team. And then we're going to get one booster or one attacker here. We don't have to buy anything here. We can only afford one if we get this one. All the other TP bonus stacks. So we would have plus 400 if not more. So all the ones that we've had stack on that one. So maybe we should go for the TP one. Or should we get for hit points one? Let's get the TP one then. We're not quite to 9 on there yet. We've got no more money, so we can't buy anything on anyway. So last level, last stage here, and then we get to the boss. So where are we going? How long have we got? Normal's down here, but you have to go here. I mean, extreme is here. In the middle, there's a relic and events. Let's just go straight down the middle then. And surely this team will be okay. We have come all the way. This actually takes a bit of time to do this, I suppose. I suppose it will be a little bit quicker once you know the mode a little bit better, but your TP group is at 13. You are almost maxed. So maybe if we get another one of those TP ones to get to 15, that'll be the way to go. So we can max out that TP group. Ranfer? I guess we're getting Ranfer. Not much of a question there. We should pick Ranfer for that. So, we're going to get one here. Do we get a TP boost 1 here and get that whole 15? We have got one here. Plus 1. These are at 13. TP plus 5%. Let's keep going with that one then. To the extreme we go. Just look how often characters alt. Have I not been paying attention? Not been paying too much attention. Magical Girl Shiori here. So that, well, Shiori boosts their own TP as well. So let's have a look at this, shall we? Paying attention, paying attention. That TP, I suppose it is going up quite quickly there, I suppose. Ray going crazy there. You forget that this was supposed to be the Orphanage Guild. We have got Suzume on the team, but other than that, no one else from the Orphanage is here. Hey, watch out! That magical Shiori hurts. Ooh, okay. Well, we saw that warning a little bit too late, but it's not a problem. Our team is just too strong. Too strong. And more rewards here. So, no TP boost ones. So do we just go try to build one of them? I guess that's a debuff. And this one here is a nullification barrier. Do we want a barrier, or do we want to lower our opponent's attack? Guess, or do we want to boost our own there? Hit points. Hit points. We've got hit points. Let's go for that one then. We'll not worry too much here. So, one character we can pick. Who do we go for here? Let's grab Commander Makoto. We don't know a few characters there. And Relic. I wonder if on this mode, if I kind of backed out, well not backed out, but closed the mode down, would it save our progress? That's another question. Does it say once you have this maxed out, you don't get that anymore from this one? We only need one more though to get the 15, and he's still giving us them. Hit points. I guess we'll just grab the hit points again. No messing about. Hit points, we got 9. We're fighting Carol! Let's go! Let's go! take them down. They have been a little tanky, but hopefully it will not cause too many issues. We have got some good damage coming in here, but they have been a bit tanky, aren't they, actually? So I'm going to go and set Ray. So we get air skill 2 damage as well. Maybe we're going to need it. We've got a good team here, and it is actually being tanked out. We are not damaging this enough. Don't tell us that we've got all this way, and we're now going to lose. The healing unit at the back heals a lot. Okay. So maybe if Anemone could finally take them out, we would then start making inroads, but it's not going to happen. Who is the healing unit at the back? Maybe we're going to have to try a different team. Well, some of them are getting a little low. 48 seconds. This Anemone field damage, though, must be doing wonders for us. It's a good job we unlocked her. Yeah, they are starting to fall now. They cannot stand the pressure of Anemone. There we go. We didn't need to be worried after all. We trust. We do trust indeed. There we go. We made it. We made it. Still no EX5 equipment, though. Maybe we'll get one of them eventually. 5 of these. We'll just grab it. We'll just try to work on elements that we've got. And a character. A buffer with there, or a... would we use? I'm going to go with Monica. I don't think we really need that many more characters now. We've probably got some good options for 3 teams. Right, shop and boss then. And again, then we didn't grab out again. We don't go in Judy Pirate today. Do these carry on to the next, or we might as well spend them here. And it didn't give us it didn't give us one of them either, did it? So I think, do we want 20% hit points, or we can just afford that one, just about afford that one. Or do we want continuous hit point recovery? Let's just grab some continuous hit point recovery. It's a little cheaper. We'll have that one. And there we go then. Let's take on the boss. This EX4? This boss that we first saw him in one of the dungeons. Can't quite remember which one. You can re-roll. Aha! That is an option, I guess, at the bottom to re-roll. We will just take what we've got there. I suppose we could have re-rolled for that 15. Maybe would have been an idea. So, I think what we're going to do, we're going to change this magical team up a little bit. Or we're going to go in for a second one. Do you think... what's our third team? Okay, so... what other magical options did we have? We haven't got Shiori in this first team. That means Team 2. We had Suzume, didn't we? Spring Suzume. We'll stick her in, because that's all wind. And then we do a bit of action speed though with Yui on that one. So maybe we didn't need Aerial Karache. Can Kokoro tank it? That'll be the question. If not, well then we've got this team. Any changes we might want to make? Let's run it then. Let's see how it does. Maybe Ray might be a little bit out of depth. Well, we've only got 6 Kokoro here to try to help us stay alive. Let's see. Often use Kokoro as a tank. We do often use that Kokoro as a tank. But we're doing decent damage with this team as it is, as long as we don't have any mishaps. we might have Wrath Dragon taken care of. I think we may end up taking it out with this first team again. We didn't need to spread out our characters either. So, I suppose if we had to come back in, we could always try one Gigamax team if spreading characters out didn't work. But I don't think we're going to have to, unless he does some big... Is this the boss that does big damage before the fight ends and wipes everybody out? Was that his gimmick in Dungeon? If I remember rightly? But he's going to have to get on with it quick, otherwise we will be taking him out. Kokoro should be fine. Well, we're not even going to get to see Kokoro tank because we're going to take it out with this win team. We completely wiped level 2 with our win physical team here. And we didn't even get Wakana. There we go. I've taken out in one try there. First team. We didn't even need team 2 or team 3. We didn't get no Duke Ranfer going on there. So there we go. There are our rewards. You can call them rewards. For level 2 with the orphanage. And these are the characters that we had. And these are the relics that we got. And these are the points we had. Much better than level 1, I guess. More of these currencies. Maybe we'll have a look at spending some of those. So there we go. I wonder if... Watch out! We're going to get treasure chests dropped on our head. What rewards do we get out of here? A lot of these Labyrinth coins, Labyrinth coins. That is Labyrinth's head, isn't it? I was wondering what that was. Was it a dragon? What was it? It's Labyrinth's head. Like she's the queen on the coins. Okay, okay. So there we go. Labyrinth coin heads. So, 3 difficulty has been unlocked. So, let's have a look at some of these things that we didn't look at last time. Chests are falling on us! No! Well, it depends what type of chests. So, this is where we spend. I'm not sure what the name for this currency is exactly, but we got it in here and we spend it in here by the looks of it. And I guess it stays with us. So, if we unlock this, we have to have hit points, and we have to do that. That's going on the physical route. And now we are out. So we've got some hit points here. We've got extra hit points for all characters, and we've got some 20% extra physical attack. So I always go the physical over the magic, but magic might be better anyway. We've chosen to go physical there. And I guess then that is going to be permanent. We've done a few more missions here. Have we done any guild missions yet? No, we haven't. But we've got a few rewards here. Quite a few of these. Actually, that's quite a lot of these Royal Mastery token tickets that we've got just for doing these 2 runs. Let's see what we did get for that. 200 jewels, 2,100 of them tickets, and a few Princess Orbs. That was just for 2 runs. I guess we can unlock a bit more on the prize run, all the way down to here. I suppose there's no reason not to spend these, is there? I can't see any reason why we can't. It's not like we can just pick. I want that, and I want that, and I want that. We're going to have to follow the route down. So another growth orb there. A few more mastery, millions of these mastery tickets. Maybe it is a place to get mastery tickets. And lots of these astral spheres. So that's pretty good. And we have a few more of the relics in here that we have found on the run. Some of these as well. So we get a few more jewels here too. Another 170. I think completed quests are always on the top, so you don't need to scroll down. On missions, you mean? Yes, on missions. What I was reading been going on about there? Only chant. Yes, so we don't need to scroll down, but we're getting some kind of progression on some of these. Maybe once it's translated, we'll get a better idea of what they actually are. So, do we try difficulty 3? Do we try difficulty 3? So we've done difficulty 2 with this guild. So it looks like then you don't have to beat the difficulty levels with each guild individually. So once we get to difficulty level 5 unlocked, we can go in difficulty level 5 with Labyrinth, for example, and just do it once and it's beaten on level 5. So, shall we go in and try level 3 difficulty? See what that's like. Labyrinth or Gourmet? I was going to ask, that was the next question. Which guild do we want to try next? Although, that's only really where we start off with. Gourmet or Labyrinth? I'm surprised you didn't just say Gourmet because Carol's in it straight away. So let's try Gourmet then. Yeah, that gives us hit points, or what do we get for Labyrinth? What is the... Oh, it's... okay. So, Labarista's... what even is that? Authority. That's their authority. And it gives us... Labarista joins at the start of the challenge. So by that means, I guess it unlocks Prefest Labarista straight away if we go with Labyrinth, or we go with Gourmet Guild here. I was going to try my best not to yell Gourmet. We've got Gourmet, we've got Labyrinth, we have got 2 different choices here. So, do we go with Gourmet? Do we go with Labyrinth? I mean, we're going to try all of them eventually. I was going to go with Gourmet because maybe there's more characters there. Maybe that's why they let us unlock Labyrinth. So, is this going to be... To be honest with you, I don't have the best Gourmet Guild characters at the moment. And we don't get Prefest characters either, which is going to make this a little bit more difficult. So maybe we'll tank with 6-star Pecorine. We haven't got Princess Kokoro either. We'll get the Summer Kokoro. She's probably the better one here. And then maybe this was a mistake. Maybe this was a bit of a mistake. We can have a lot of friend ones. Right, so is this going to be 5 tiers? Do we have more tiers? Maybe we won't be beating this one. Maybe we won't be beating this one. So it is 5 tiers, so no more tiers. We've got Greater Golem, and we've got the Jabberwock to take on. Okay. Do we have any extremes on this first one? No, we don't. Maybe we don't want to take on extreme. I think maybe we want characters. Let's go down the bottom here. Maybe we can speedrun it. We're going to use this team because it's all we have. See if we can unlock a few more characters. That might give us a bit of a chance. There we go. Not too bad, not too bad. Right. Speed run. Can we speed run this? Yes, we go for Alpha Nenica there. She can be very handy. I guess she'll be very handy to have on the team. Welcome to the team, Alpha Nenica. Who are we going to get here then? Now then. We don't have Dark. Pick from. We went Pecorine, we went Kokoro. It was light. We had light, dark, and wind. So let's select wind again, shall we? We're going to go for the old wind team. Kasparov wanted fire. We went for wind. We had more wind, I think, at the moment. That is nice. Cheru, Kaya, and Wonderland Ayumi. So I don't know, not the best there. We can now have 5 on the team, I guess. So who are we going to add to this team? Let's put Nenica in here. Maybe we should have gone dark. Maybe that was the right answer. Oof, indeed. It is a bit of an oof, indeed. Do we go for KO or do we go for Cheru? I mean, KO just fire off out of the gates pretty quick. Let's send her in. Well, a bit of a strange team, but there we go. Was that KO? Was that KO with a Fury Dragon Punch? No, it wasn't. Well, she did do a Fury Dragon Punch, but Nenica did more damage a little quicker there. So, let's keep going. We can zoom this one. I guess we're all not Princess Ray. She's a Prefest. She's got the big sparkly rainbow border. We can have some more characters here. We don't get dark now. We would have gone dark. We don't have dark now. So do we go fire? Do we go light? Oh, water? Carol got her unique equipment. I'm sure I put it on. Is that what he's... Kaya got her unique equipment. Did I forgot to put Kaya's unique equipment on her? Is that what the problem is here? Maybe we won't use Kaya. We're going to put Princess Ray back on the team. And again, so, I mean, Pekarine's light. Let's go for light. Who are we going to get from light element? Suzuna student, we do have a, yes. Nozomi might be handy, a bit of a speed buffer. And Yukari! She might be very handy to have as well. So, we get a relic. Let's pick a relic then. Should we just keep going with this, or do we want to go for TP again? We want to get some TP. The TP did as well last time. Maybe the TP and the healing ones will go for again this time. So, Area 2. We have an extreme in the middle. And to get to that, we have to get to it from here. Which means we need to be here. And it means we need to go down to the bottom then. So let's go down to this bottom event. Now, do we want the debuffer here? Or do we want the jammers? Let's go for a debuffer again. And we get Summer Makoto! We do actually have Summer Makoto with the new equipment 2 on. We don't have the Summer Shinobu though. So maybe the Makoto will be handy for us. Let's jump in then. Normal fight. We have got unique equipment on her, but we're going to swap her for Ray there. Now, do we want to... I mean, this is a bit of a mixed bag team here. Do we want to take off the magical side and just make it full physical? Or can we go elements? We've got light, water. Again, yeah, I guess that might make a little bit more sense. And then we'll have a magic team when we get to the boss. But I know someone might be a little bit disappointed that we're taking Carol off the team. No Carol look on the gotcha there. This Princess Ray with added boosted TP is probably going to be crazy. And with our liberated Nozomi giving a bit of a TP boost straight away. She's going to have to be on a physical team, so we'll keep her on this physical team. So there we go. Who do we want next? Princess Iori, I guess? Although Korea could potentially be pretty handy. Prefest character there, let's just not think about it too much. We will get ourselves a Princess Iori! Right, so we want the extreme, so we're going to get a relic from here. Why pay for one when we can get one for free? Now, we don't have any of these. Do we have a little think about this? I think critical up 10% is this first one, is it not? Critical, magical and physical up 10%. physical and magical crit 20%. So that one in the middle is better than the first one by the looks of it. Or physical and magical attack power plus 20%. We maybe should go for the one in the middle. We'll go for that one. And let's jump in. This is a level 3 extreme. Are we ready for this? Do we think we are ready for this? Two in the middle? That's probably the best. Are we ready for this extreme? I hope so. Can this team win? I think it's probably the best team we've got with the characters we have available to us. Our Tokkuri should be capable of tanking this as long as we don't have characters or enemies that actually hits AoE like Hamari there. Is that the New Year's Hamari we're fighting? Don't let a Union burst on us and take us out. There we go. Not too bad. There we go. And Tokkuri is very happy with her little onigiri rice ball there. All the damage there coming from Princess Ray. So Makoto looked a bit miffed there. What was up with Makoto? What was up with Makoto there? She's a little embarrassed. Right. So we get to pick another one of these. We've got this one. Let's get some extra hit points. And let's move on with a new character. Let's grab Suzuna. We do have it. She could be handy. Yay, Suzuna. There we go. Another one of the favourites that maybe I didn't mention any. Like I said, there's so many of them. Event or character. Let's grab some more characters. We're still at the beginning. Let's open up some more teams. Let's grab the dark one this time. Not think too much about it. We've got 6-star Carol. We've got Alpha Nenicus. Now we've got Misaki with them. We've got Lou. We've got Lou, who's not built at all, and Kaiser. So maybe the stage Misaki might be handy for this. Aye. And we get another relic here. So, which one? Some of these would like damage over time for poison or case or something, and then there's that bow in the middle, which I think was not as good a bow. So the defense down and status, but we'll go for defense down with this first one here. Let's collect that one. So have they cooked with this mode then? Area 3, so we have the boss on here. Speed running it through. Extreme is in the middle and can only be gotten to from these two. So, are we going to want more characters from here? Do we want events? Do we just want to go along the top row? Excuse me. We want to take on this fight with this team. There's lots of different teams there. Lots of different teams. Fortunately, no magical buffers that would help Carol. Well, maybe Carol doesn't need any help, or at least that's what you would make out, being very sundry. Well, they're holding up a little bit here. Remember, we are on tier 3. Gourmet Guild run here. We have got some Twinkle Wish though here with Ray. And we win, yada! Aye, true. Right, so we're just going to go across the top. I think, probably want... Ooh, actually, well, Riri or Xmas Christina. Both could be pretty good. Actually, all 3 of these could be pretty good. What are we missing? Let's just pick Christina. And keep going. Right, so we get another relic then, here. We have 2 of these, we have 1 of these. Let's keep going for health. If we go for health, then maybe we didn't need the Riri so much for her defenses. We get some more characters then from here. We'll go dark again. Can we get some dark characters that will Halloween! Misaki, we don't have Halloween. Misaki. This is the Misaki show. Everyone is Misaki. And Karen's maybe not the best selection there. So, do we dare? We're going into Extreme. Right for Anti-Beast. Let's send in this team. If it doesn't win, we guess we can come back and we can try again with... Maybe we could go for a magical team. Maybe we could have dark magic. That might do a little bit better. Maybe we could have put in a single target. Have we got a better single target DPS that we could change Princess Ray for? Because I know she's going to be doing the hugest, best damage here against a single target boss. But we are doing okay anyway. Anti-Beast is going down. Chat, it's too late for me to make a change. Oh, I shall start a Misaki hate score. Oh, we don't hate Misaki, do we? Ooh, we took a bit of damage there though, didn't we? We were not paying attention. We don't need to start a Misaki hate squad. She hates herself enough because she's flat. And there's no need to be hating yourself because of that. You know, she's got envy. She has envy of all the bigger ones. Anyway, we like Misaki. We like that guild is pretty good, isn't it? Io, Suzuna, and Misaki. They're all pretty cool. They're all pretty cool. Right, so we get to pick one more piece of equipment. We didn't get many, did we, of the same typing on this one? Actually, this is only tier 3. We're not all the way to tier 5. I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself here. We've got 3 of these. This is damage more, isn't it? We should maybe check what they do. Just check what they do exactly. So, we could go with, on this one here, attack power up and a bit of magic defense, I think that one was. This one has a border around it. Probably the best one to go for here, which increases magical attack power and physical defensive power. Oh, it's physical and magic, yeah. Got a border around it. We go for shiny rainbow borders. Let's go for this one here. Physical magical attack power. Defense power 15 times, the right one. Yes, we should go with that one. The only one of these we have is Suzuna, so let's grab Suzuna. What is their guild called again? I can't remember, but we're getting more characters from that guild. Now we're into a shop. I didn't check, but I think we need to spend it on it. Maybe we should save it for the end. I guess this is where we re-roll. Do we save for the end? Or do we just gonna go with this one in the middle? Hit points one. Let's grab that one. And take on the golem. So, do we get 3 teams for the boss fight? Oh, look at them! The 3 golems! It's Tweedledee, Tweedledum. Or is it Dumb and Dumber and number 3? I don't know. What was it? The 3 musketeers. Anyway, right. Let's go in first then with the wind physical team that we did have. Who's on that team? Wind Light. We had tanking Pecorine. Although you got Eukarya, that's more light there, isn't it? We didn't have Christina on the team. Maybe we do that. Winds. No, 3 waters and 2 light. Party 2 then. And we want to tank with Yukari. And we can have... Maybe this is where we're going to have to go a bit more magic on here. Unless we went with these 2 for DPS for physical. We're going to put in some Misakis. We are going to have to put in some Misakis. The twin Misaki here. Last rainbow one was so good. Yes, we went for that rainbow one. And then party 3. I guess we're going to have you 2. We have no one so much to tank it. Can Cherun tank this one? Or can Hiyori tank this one? She only buffs the people in front of her. Can Kaya tank this one? We'll put her in there. We need a little bit of healing or something on there. Let's see how we do. Maybe we do need a few more characters then before we get to the final boss. So, well, one of these is magic and one of these is physical resistance, but we've chopped through them pretty easily. Way to go, Lem! Say hello to Xmas Christina here. Ooh, luckily, like I said, we just got our EX2 on today. We've been grinding that out ever since we bought her. Finally just got it on today, so that is a bonus there. Although, it's great to go, Lem. It's been a bit tanky, to be perfectly honest with you. And, is he going to stall us out? We're going to get to see what happens. If we run out of time, we go to the next team. Hopefully we don't lose these characters forever in the run. But science, we will see what happens. We will see what happens. Hi. So we did run out of time. We have to go into team 2. This is tier 3. Last 20 messages have been paused. Yes, it's just Kasparov in the chat. Do you have EXP? Because I was in Kiara's chat and I've noticed that you got EXP for chatting. So there was like a leaderboard of EXP of people who chatted. I don't know how you set that up. It doesn't look like people have got that because whoever was like first, second and third had that they were first in chat EXP when they wrote something. That was kind of an interesting thing. So the first team lost there, but we did get it with the second team. Hopefully we don't lose them characters. So we're getting another one of these pieces of equipment. We have got 4 of them, and we have got 4 of them, and this is the TP boost that we've got 3 of. Let's grab that one. Now we've got 4 of that too. And we get a character. I guess we're going to go from Makoto here. And get another one. Pre-Fest we saw. Maybe not the best Pre-Fest we look at the moment, but she's dark. So we'll grab her out of the choices that we have. Dark magic as well. So that magic team, maybe we could build one of them as one of our teams. So here we go. Area 4. Where do we want to be? Extreme is at the bottom. And then an extreme in the middle. Do we really want to do that? So we're going to have to go down here and get... Well, do we want characters? Maybe we wanted characters. So hit points, and this is damage. We'll take the hit points. Then let's jump in here and see how it is. We've got the tuner again. We still do have everybody. So what we're going to do is there. We're going to run this team. We're going to take out Ray there, putting it Christina. See if this is the team. So it does help with Carol. From this point forwards, I'd stick with this typing. The English way, so it's the only true way. Well, I don't know if I would even say that. I think, perfectly honest with you, the English way is a bit rubbish. But I can say that because I am English. So, an English palm tree. So, this tuna is gonna get fishes. Some characters here are going to send him back to the sea. Do a little bit of damage there to the... Oh, hang on a minute. We have a death. For science, do we want to leave that? Will she be... I think she's revived. I think she's revived at the end of the battle. We win with a death. So let's see. Is Christine revived? If she's not, that will be a big blow to our team. Let's just go for TP. I think TP is a good way to go. Although hit points might be good too because we had a death there. And the only one of these I have is Kea Liberator, but I don't imagine we're going to use it. So let's grab Kea. Lots of Keas they've given us on this run, haven't they? We didn't get the 6-star Kea earlier. So now, Extreme is in the middle and can only be arrived at from the middle one. So, we have got 2 chests. And the 2 chests, which one are we going to open? Are they Mimic chests? We are not in Dark Souls. They are not going to be a Mimic. So we've got 2,000 rubies there. Or we have got 1, 2, 3 relics. Well, you might as well go for relics, Aston. Why would we go for relics? Thank you, Reno. We have got some relics here. We've got 1 random relic. Okay. So, have we got Christina back? It looks like we have got Christina back. So, having a single death is not a problem. That's quite good, isn't it? We're not going to have the backouts. Who would we want on this team? Who would be nice? So are we going to try and unlock some more water characters for this team? I mean, Riri, some of Riri would have been nice, but we could have had Hair and Christina from that choice. So there we go, not too much of a problem in this fight. So, we've got Anne again. We've got the tuning Anne. But I think we're going to go with Sheffy. Princess Sheffy would be a nice one to get, though, wouldn't she, for this... we're building water physical here. So, Extreme. Can we take Extreme this time? We have got... we at the back here. Vegeta and the New Year's Mari. I think it's New Year's Mari. So do we want to change the team up a little bit? We don't have an Anemone here. I'm like, no, we could have an Anemone. So we could maybe go... Shall we see, just for a change, how Dark Magic might work? We got a few of them. Who are we going to tank? We're going to leave Pecorine into tank. Would we put in Yukari to tank? That would TP boost the Carol, I believe. Let's try this team. There's no reason why we can't try this team, I suppose. So California, we don't have some Carol. I've got plenty of shards for it, but we don't have hair at all. So let's see if we can blast them where we whilst whoa, Misora's going crazy there. I suppose the 6-star Cavalier is going to be binding them or whatever she does, which might help a little bit. Ooh, Quejita did some damage. We didn't want that. Misora is down. But Carol's blowing the rest of them up. So Misora should come back then, it looks like. We won, again we won death. This is tier 3, so what's tier 4 and 5 going to be like? I suppose they'll be unlocked today with 1 more ticket, so we could maybe, some people might be trying tier 4 today with that 4th ticket. That we can get the passport. Let's not worry about this too much. None of them have rainbow borders. I have different star levels. Let's just grab these. And get moving on. Violet, okay? We'll have Violet, thank you very much. We've unlocked Violet, so we have another good tank option. Very good tank option, there we go. So we're going to have to go up here then. More characters. Well, no, why not? Let's just build on this dark. We didn't have water there, did we? Dark and water seem to be our best 2 teams here. New Year's, Ilya. We finally went Chuny. We finally went Chuny with Anna and Halloween Tamugi. We don't have 2 of them. We don't have, but we can go full Chuny Bio. Here we go. Always new Carol. Could have had a new Carol. We could have a Princess Carol. That would have been nice, wouldn't it? Oh, Vampy. We could get the Vampy. So into the shop we go. We can't afford these really good ones, so maybe saving is the way to go. What we're going to do is we're going to save, because we're going to get one more shop, probably, if we hit it, before we get to the boss again. Where is this shop? Now we've done that. They're not doing too well down here, are they? I mean, 6 and 6 and 6. We're spreading them out a little bit. We guaranteed shop before the boss. Extreme is in the middle. Let's just run down the middle then and see if we can take out Jabberwock. We're fighting Toonie here, so we'll keep this. Let's keep this magic team in. See if we can win with it. We have a physical water light team as a reserve if we need to try that one instead. We are, yeah, blasting our way through there. I guess if we go up against magical opponents, then the Yukari here can be a handy one with their magical barrier. We always remember a magical barrier. Junie your time! Will she get a run though? Will we put her in a team? I don't know. Student Carol, but we don't have Student Carol. So Yui or Kuka, because we don't have Student Carol, it's only going to be a 3-star friend. Dev character, whatever you want to call it. Weren't we supposed to change the tank? Well, we did get Violet, didn't we? We did get Violet. We were going to change the tank. Well, Yukari did a good job there, but we can try Violet next time. We don't need Kuka then, so I guess we'll grab the Yui. We've got Violet as a dark tank, so we don't need the Kuka. So to say, so we will get another relic here. Let's just grab some TP. Maybe hit points would be handy. Can we get hit point 1? So, yes, we have a Violet. We forgot about that. Let's put in Violet as the tank. And keep on going then with this Dark Magic team. See how our Dark Magic team goes. Against the boss, Anti-Beast. Okay, Anti-Beast took a lot of damage there. Who was that? Who was that? Was that Misora? Who was that? Well, there we go. We completely spanked the Anti-Beast. And, yeah. Job done. Yeah, Misora did do the most damage on that short little fight there. I'm sure maybe as the time went on, if it was a bit longer, maybe we would have seen more damage from the rest of the team. So, another relic. We'll just go TP. We want to go crazy TP. And here, I guess we go Summer Siren. We're going to have to go Summer Siren. Why did I even consider that Summer Xmas Nozomi? She's definitely more PvP oriented. But all these fights, you could maybe see her like that. Another relic here. Now we could have either one of these. This one's a 2-star, so we'll just grab this one. Extreme fights again. This is the speedy speedrun. Well, as long as we don't come up against any problems, this is the speedy speedrun. Yeah, another Anti-Beast. We spanked Anti-Beast last time. Double Anti-Beast. We will be looking good with this one. Like she belongs in a horror anime. Violet's eyes are so creepy. Well, she was like a corpse, wasn't she, in the story? What was going on there? So she's a little bit scary, I suppose. But scary in a cute way. We'll just grab that and we get to the shop once we've picked a character. I don't know if any of these are going to really help too much against the Jabberwock. We'll grab Kasumi. I don't know whether he can be TP debuffed or stolen or whatever, but we'll grab Kasumi there. And we have a shop. This is where we can spend them because we saved before. I don't know if we need more characters. We've definitely got 2 good teams. So let's spend then. We'll buy both of these for hit points. More hit points here, although it's different. Let's grab it. We haven't grabbed one of these before. Let's see what it does, shall we? I guess it gets us to pick a character. We get to pick a character. So who is going to help us here? Maybe Ranfa for that team. Or maybe we want to build another team. Maybe Anemone, because we've got Princess Ray. We could have a bit of a wind core of a team. We could have Vampy. There's plenty of dark magic choices here. Hey, you will see there you should have chosen your favourites. The Yukari. You should have picked Yukari, maybe. I don't know. Now we've got a choice. We don't like choices because that takes time. Do we go for Ranfa? I think we go. Is either Ranfa or Anemone probably that we want to go for here. I mean, Aoi's pretty good. What team would she be run on? I think the Dark Magic team is pretty good. Who would we take off? We've got Violets. We've got Carol. Maybe we would be taking off Carol from that one. I'm going to go with Anemone. I think maybe we're going to regret not getting Ranfa for that team. Because I want to build a 3rd team if we need to go into a 3rd team. So there we go. Right, so let's jump into Jabberwock. Pamper them with affection. So, can we beat Jabberwock, or has all of our time been wasted? We get 3 teams. I guess we'll send that in teaming first. We'll don't know what it does. Then we can send in our Dark Magic team. Chunibyo. I mean, this is where we would have put Ranfa if we had her. We have got Miss. Who are we missing? There's someone we're missing. Misora. There we go. Misora in there instead of Misaki. And then team 3. Now this is where we might have a little bit more of a problem. I guess we'll tank with Yukari. We'll tank with Yukari. Well, I guess we can't tank with Yukari if we are using Rain and Charoon. We want Anemone on there as well. I don't think that Ray will be tanking this very well. Did you want Sheffy on the first team? Instead of Makoto, maybe? This 3rd team is where we're going to have this problem. We've got to put... And we don't have a very good tank for this team. We are going to be struggling. Then again, I don't know. Do we take Suzuna off for damage? This Karen might help heal a little bit. Princess Hiyori? Do you think she'd be the best tank that we have? Maybe, hopefully, we won't get to Team 3. That's all I can say. Summer Siren and Sheffy perhaps would have been the way to go. Would you say Summer Siren might have been a better bet than the Liberation Zone here, actually. But we are running it, so let's see. I don't think we're going to beat this in one team, are we? Can we beat it in 2? We just hope that we can tank this enough and then do enough damage. Can we get at least half the damage done with this team and the second team do the other half? Have we taken the ads out yet? Maybe going multiple target would have been better for the first team. We didn't think of that either. If we went for multiple target, that magic team was more multiple target, that might have been better for taking out the ads. But are we thinking about that? Is it too late? Well, we'll swap them round if we don't win, and we'll try it the other way round. We could have done a little bit more damage, perhaps. We've still got 20 seconds to go. You do get quite a bit of damage in the last 20 seconds. Usually, characters are pretty buffed up, as long as they don't die. Hello, random user. Nice to see you there. It must be early for you. Good morning to you. Ohio gozaimasu. I'm assuming. How are things going? Have you taken on this event yet? And actually, I did have a question for you. Did you play Mario Kart on the Nintendo Switch 2 with Kiara? Because I saw somebody that had the same profile picture as you play Mario Kart with her. I wondered if it was you or not. 6 AM there it is. Do you have a Switch 2 with Mario Kart on it? Okay, maybe this team will take it down. I haven't finished this event yet. Well, I don't think there is a huge rush for it because, well, we can save them. No, I don't have a Switch 2. Well, in that case, there is somebody else using your profile picture who does and was playing Mario Kart with Kiara the other day. So, there we go. Switch 2s are pretty expensive, but there we go. Team 2 managed to take out Jibberwox. There he is. Level 3 taken out with this team. So, there we go. Level 3 taken out. Not too bad. Difficulty was definitely rising a little bit. Congratulations. We're going to get a few more rewards. This is the teams, the characters we had. We had a decent light water physical. We had a decent dark magic. The third team was a little bit lacking there. We weren't surprised. We weren't surprised. You can reuse teams when they can't defeat the boss. I think we can go back in again and try again if you don't beat the boss. If you want to quit, there's these two down here at the bottom. This first one with the arrow, you get your ticket back, but you don't get any rewards. And I guess the second one, you lose the ticket and you just take the rewards you've earned up to that part. So I guess it's best to try again with the arrow. So there we go, 31,000 result there. And we're going to get a few more rewards here, I guess. Watch out for the chests. Watch out for those chests. Lots of these Labyrinth coins with her head on them. I guess these are the ones that you don't want. We don't need any more of that. We still don't have an EX5 equipment, although we can buy them in the shop. So there we go. That is tier 3 beaten, tier 4 we have now unlocked. We do have one more somewhere, but we're not going to run that today. So in here we have got some more. Do we go magic damage up? Do we go for defense? I think we'll go magic damage up. I don't suppose you need to think too much about that. So there we go. So now magic damage and physical damage is up. I guess that's permanently. We'll collect a few more of those. A few more missions beaten. Characters aren't taken away from when you lose. No, that is a very kind of them on this mode here. Chests are so heavy. Too sleepy to dodge them. Just sleep under the chests. 20% is huge. Chest black. We try to have two conversations. 20% is huge. Well, I guess it all got add up. I don't know how difficult tier 4 and 5 are. I guess we will find that over time. We can get some more of these prizes. Already up to 27. I suppose it goes all the way up to 130 though for that masterpiece. Still a little bit more to grind out on there. Unlocked a few more in here, have we? Are these some new ones that we've got? With 120 jewels there. Always come and see if there's any jewels in the jewel pit. Let's have a look in the shop then. We have 11,000 of these Labyrinth coins. Is that what they want to call them? Labby coins? But it's 50,000 to buy one of these EX5 equipments. So we can't buy one of them yet. That is going to be a bit of grinding out maybe to get some of them. And none of them randomly dropped in any chests yet. Maybe the higher difficulties, it will be a little bit more likely that that happens. Look at the reward. Yeah, we do get some pretty good rewards in here. I imagine now we can, if we go in here, do a hell of a lot of rolls on this master gotchery here. Because we have got 3,750 tickets for it. So let's see what we can get out of this. With all of these, we need to... all of these tickets, let's dump them in. 50k in this economy? Yes, Pete, that looks actually pretty expensive. Maybe we didn't do optimal runs. Maybe some people are getting more of them coins out of a run than we did. But yeah, 50k for one of those pieces of equipment, pretty expensive. You're going to be pretty happy if one drops from a chest. Are those equips only used in the event? The X5 ones are not only used in this event. It's relics and things like that that seem to only be used in there. They are new EX5 equipments for the accessory slot. And they are linked to an element as well. So they can only be used by characters that can use that piece of equipment and are on the element of the equipment that you buy. So... they're making it so you can't just get one of each and then swap it about, I guess. That's what they don't want you to do. So we've got a lot of these. How much can we level up in here? All of this can be leveled up. So there we go. On our way to level 3 nearly for some of these. So yeah, it is... I'm sure we've got a lot of these. We'll put them in later. Chevy's up at the top. What have I got on there as EX equipment? Probably terrible. But it's for this slot here. It's the EX5 equipment for this rear slot. Which is pretty good actually. Some new equipment for this slot here. I don't check, but is that mode going to be permanent or will it be monthly occurrence? I think it is up permanently. Unless they take the beta test down, as it is a test. I think it's something that is just up permanently that we can jump in whenever we like caravan mode. There is a lot of similarities to caravan mode with that, I believe. Makes sense. Random user. It has different colours, yes. Rank 302. I'm still 207. Well, yeah, I have been doing it every single day. I've been refreshing, but we've got it in every single day. So yeah, rank 302 there. So... I guess we'll put Labyrinth on the screen. God, it is the Labyrinth. The Labyrinth. Don't Labyrinth, if I remember its name correctly. Anyway, there we go. 3 hours we've been going on this one. So thank you to everybody that's come. I think we're going to end it here then. We've done 3 runs through. We had a bit of a look at the mode. We have learnt quite a lot. Thank you for everybody that contributed. Hopefully we can all beat this. Refine the elements. Well, I usually do that when I run the guild, the other modes in here. We haven't run the other modes in here yet to refine the elements. I've just been OCD with it. I've just been very OCD with it. How many can we get though? We'll see how many we can get with that. I mean, this is, what's that? 5 levels, about 5 levels so far at level 700 in here. That is actually pretty good, seems like it's a bye-bye. Yes, you can go to sleep. We all can go to sleep, or well, I guess random user won't be going to sleep because he's wakey for his brand new day. Being early in the morning over there. And we can get a few more on these. We'll save these until we get into clan battle, I think. And then we know what teams, unless we can basically do it all. So there we go. We've learnt quite a lot on that. Hopefully everybody can progress on this pretty well. I wouldn't say there's a huge rush to get it done. Do it at your own pace. Hopefully we can get EX5 equipments out of it. I haven't got any yet. But Well, I suppose that maybe we get some. I was just going to say by clan battle, but clan battle doesn't use them. We use clan equips in clan battle. So maybe they're in the biggest rush for that. So there we go. Again, like I said, thank you very much for watching. I always prolong, the goodbyes. Thank you for watching, everybody, and good hunting in the Dawn Labyrinth, as it is called, I guess. Goodbye, everybody. Then thank you for watching. Bye 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 bye. Hey, where is my outro screen? There it is. Is it going to work properly this time? Take care, everybody. Bye 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 bye. Hey.